All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are live here in prime time on the brightest lights, the biggest stage. And boy, we got a lot of guys here, but there's one guy that's really missing. There's one guy that really had a lot to say about what this guy had to say. And I noticed without even going into it, Sean Jovi, the resident rock star. Here we were thinking Justin Parsley, the Justin Parsley who Omen Black said to close last night's show, that he was going to finish the job 1 month from now. Maybe, just maybe, Mr. Parsley got the hint. He got the message. And I guess you were onto something here, Sean Jovi. And I got Mr. 100 here, Dirty Donnie, the special referee for our tag team championship match here coming up Highway to Hell, the Palo Community Center. We're going to certainly get to Soldier GP, Big Brother versus Little Brother, and also Mephisto makes his long-awaited return. But I am starting off with you, the resident rock star Sean Jovi, and maybe Mr. Parsley's not taking you and Mephisto seriously. And what do you make of right now to the fact that Justin Parsley really didn't even show up here tonight?
Hey, Soldier. I guess it's time to flip the question back to you. When's the last time you talked to your partner? Hell, where is your partner? Where is your partner?
Before you try to make something out of something, Joey, my partner is celebrating his father's birthday. He'll be here. But he's celebrating family first, right? Family first.
Are you sure he's not fashionably late because Justin Parsley's too busy throwing parsley everywhere?
No, celebrating his father's birthday.
Throwing parsley like a little flower girl. That's probably what he's doing right now.
Whoa, Sean Jovi, you've come out swinging so far with these things you've said about Justin Parsley. I thought potentially, wouldn't it be good that the tag team championship stay with the foundation? But yet, I guess, I don't know, Sean Jovi.
That's what's going to happen, Tom. In front of me right now. Justin Parsley, I think I get a chance to jab back. Fair is fair in love and war, Tom.
I guess so, but Mr. Parsley's on here. Dirty, it is so good to see you here. You are the man that is the special guest referee. And when I think of the foundation, you have been there for the entire existence. You've always been here, but you've been aligned with the Rockstars of the Galaxy. And we know your long-standing relationship with Soldier GP. And I ask you, how are you going to keep this match where you're going to call it right down the middle, fair and square?
Well, it's pretty simple, Tom. I mean, aside from being special guest referee, I'm Mr. 100. I mean, come on. And, my duties up till now, I think I've been a pretty fair man. I mean, it's pretty simple. This is, as you said, a family affair, okay, to me. Now, what does every manager want? He wants to lead his team or his person to a championship. And you know what? I've been fortunate enough to do that. And, it's plain and simple. I'm going to call it down in the middle. I'm a fair man. It's foundation, and the titles are going to stay in the foundation. Like you said, Tom, that's going to happen, obviously.
Well, we'll have to find out, and that's the poster, and it's going to take place here this Saturday. It is less than 48 hours from now, a highway to hell, and we are going down that road. Mephisto, it is so good to see you back on Sportswire. For whatever reason, Omen Black was on here last night, and he basically forecasted exactly what you would say tonight. But I'm going to pretend I didn't hear what the boogeyman had to say and give you the opportunity to tell us why you and your tag team partner, the resident rock star Sean Jovi, are going to claim those IMF Tag Team Championships.
Well, Tom, first of all, it's good to be back, and it's good to see you again, brother. The hair looking good, conditioned, nourished. Loving it, brother.
Yeah, well, we try.
Well, for lack of, brother, take it from me. You're doing a great job.
I can never be as you, Mephisto, but take it away.
Brother, I don't know if there's an actual guarantee of this victory, that's for sure. But there's one thing I do know, that I haven't been liking the words that have been said about my tag team partner. This little brother talk, and then the Parsley making fun of him and hearing that. Brother, I don't play that. I'm the big brother who defends the little brother. And come Saturday, that's what's going to happen. This big brother is going to defend his little brother.
Wait, I'm confused here. So you're the big brother of Sean Jovi, but I thought Soldier, you were the big brother of Sean
Well,
Jovi.
the metaphorical big brother, big, taller,
Swole.
I see there,
big brother.
but you know, Soldier, Mr. Parsley brought something up that was pretty interesting in his response, his retort, you might want to say, to Mr. Jovi when you guys won those tag team championships. Wasn't it you who pinned that resident rock star, Sean Jovi, your little brother?
Every time I've wrestled Sean Jovi, I've pinned Sean Jovi. Every time I'm in a match with Sean Jovi, I pin Sean Jovi. Except for the last though, we happened to put somebody through a table. But like I said in that promo, I put out, Jovi, when you first came here, what happened? I beat you. When I came to Wisconsin to that crappy ass company, what happened?
You beat me. And I will give
Like we
credit
said,
to
to win me, what happened?
You beat me. Soldier,
What have you never done?
I've never pinned you.
You've never
That
beaten
is the
me.
fact.
And before you say anything, Mephisto, the only reason why you beat me for the world title at Ring of Champions last year was because of Felix Jones and Anthony Steele.
I still heard beat me, brother. That's all I heard.
If Anthony Steele and Felix wouldn't have got involved, you wouldn't have beat me because I was setting you up for a stunner.
But the history shows, brother, I did beat you.
Well, Dirty, you got a tough job here because what I'm starting to sense is the tension is starting to boil over here. And for you,
it's here, Tom. But I mean, just like brothers fight, sisters fight, brothers and sisters, they all fight, family fights, and that's what exactly is going to happen on Saturday. These guys are going to fight, and I'm going to be there to raise the hand of the winner.
But you've been through a lot. You have done a lot. I mean, you have been in so many important situations here in the IMF the last 3+ years. But this right now, I would hope that the family can stay together after this set, because we know Jovi said on here last Friday that if he comes up short, he almost says he doesn't even know what his future would be in the IMF. He talked about why even bother having him on this platform, and he's really talked about the urgency of this. So I gotta think, can the family stay together with everything I've heard and everything I've seen here so far?
I definitely do think it does. And here's the thing, I know it does. And, you know, all the naysayers, there's always people trying to put cracks in the foundation and say what they got to say. But guess what? It's stronger than ever. And, yeah, you see that they're arguing right now. And you know what? Whatever. Mephisto beat Soldier and Soldier beat Jovi. And, yes, we know that. But it comes down to Saturday. And we're going to see who the big player is, who the best team is, and we'll go from there. Nonetheless, like I said, Tom, the titles are still staying in foundation regardless. So we're looking as good as gold.
You know, Soldier, I want to ask you this question and tell me your thoughts, because obviously over the past few days, we've seen Anthony Steele. He's used the 4-up, 4-down sign. We've seen that situation with Drago. That's one thing. But with this and everything that you have done, and what I gathered, it was Justin Parsley who was helping you out time and time again this year. You even brought it up in the chat on Friday. So I almost ask you, I know Dirty just made the point that everybody was still family, we're still on the same side, the foundation keeps those championship belts, but has Sean Jovi held up his end of the bargain this calendar year?
I mean, let's be honest. In singles competition, not so good. Hasn't been great. But with Mephisto, I found new life. You see, Mephisto and I were at the lowest of lows at Winter Clash last year. He lost to Omen. I was dead on the stage, and I failed to win the U.S. title from Anthony Steele in my match, the 3 Doors Down match.
And I wasn't? Hold on. Take that off so I can actually see them. Take that off and put it back. Put us back on.
Sure.
I wasn't. I lost a triple threat match, and then I got laid out in the ring by somebody that I thought was my brother.
I mean, hey, I would have helped, but I was already dead.
You guys keep talking. You. I was on my wit's end. I lost my match. Da, 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 da. So the fuck did I?
Hey,
I lost my triple threat match, and then I turned around and got left lane. And you know who the only person that came out to that ring to pretend to have my back was? Justin Parsley. Mephisto didn't run out there. You didn't run out there. Parsley ran out there. And at that time, Parsley wasn't part of the foundation or involved anything with the foundation. But he ran out there. Where was everybody else at? Where was everybody else at when I got laid out at fucking double shots at double Z's? I didn't see you guys come out there and back us up. No. What kind of family is that?
You have a response, Mr. Jovi?
Hey, you know, you can.
You sit there and you're like, I had to go do my own thing. You replaced me with Mephisto.
And you replaced me with
You replaced me with Mephisto way before you want to accuse me of replacing you with Justin Parsley.
See, here's the thing, Soldier. You had your own agenda when you
guys battled Omen Black, and you took your ball and ran off to battle with you ran to the mid card. You guys both battled Omen Black and you dipped. You want to say you literally are.
That was the point that Omen was making yesterday. It's funny you said that, Soldier, because Omen was saying
me and Parsley doing the same thing you literally just did to me. You ran off to Mephisto to fight his battles. We were supposed to be brothers, right? I was your sensei, right?
Yeah.
You stood up to a woman once and dipped off to fight with Ace Diamond.
Man, I've been stuck with that pain in the ass for years. He can't get off my back. If he was off my back, you bet your ass.
You left me hanging to go team up with Mephisto to take on Ace Diamond.
Hey, I would be on.
I'd sit here and I'd listen. I listened to you the other night when you were on here. I listened to your promos. You literally are doing the same thing you are accusing Justin Parsley of doing. Justin Parsley took Soldier away from me. Oh, but he didn't take me away from you. You ran off. You fought Omen Black and you ran off.
Maybe I questioned my place in the foundation. Maybe losing to Omen made me question that.
Whoa. Wait. Can you repeat that again, Sean Jovi? Because I haven't heard you say that before.
Good, because this weekend I'm gonna make you question it again when you take the loss to the Real Monsters. See, this is more than an eternal squabble. It's gonna be the same outcome, Jovi. I pin you.
Oh, dirty! I really hope
I don't see it happening. I don't see it happening this time.
There's a lot of things you don't see happening.
You underestimate the Rock.
A lot of things you don't see happening. You didn't see you coming here the first time and losing. What happened? You took an L. You didn't see me coming to Wisconsin to that crappy ass company and taking an L, but you did. I came there and you took an L. Every time you sit there and say you don't see that happening, it happens.
I don't see it because this is different. This is a whole different scenario.
Same story. It's a different story, same outcome.
Oh, you know what? And that's a point that Omen made yesterday. Omen said Sean Jovi, he can't be a top guy. Who's going to be a top guy out there? And your name was thrown out there. He talked about Steel. That's one thing. We've talked plenty about Steel this week. But he brought up Sean Jovi's name and Sean Jovi and the believability. And it sounds like to me, Mephisto and Sean Jovi, that no one seems to believe at the moment that the Rockstars of the Galaxy can find a way and wrestle gold away from the Real Monsters.
You see, that's the thing, Tom. Maybe we want to be underestimated. I mean, everyone thinks we're a joke anyway, right? Rockstars of the Galaxy, hoo-ha-ha. Yeah, brother. That's not just what we're about, brother. We are a lot more than just a funny tag team. We are going to show you how serious we can be this weekend, because I'm dead serious when I look in your eyes, Soldier, that I can't see right now because your hands are in front of your pathetic face.
Whoa! I've never heard you address Soldier that way. Even when we go back a couple of years ago in another state, another promotion.
Tag team champion, no matter what happens.
You guys,
Soldier, you will always be. I will always look up to you. You will always be my older brother. But once the bell rings this weekend, I can't promise that everything will leave the same way. Because this, I will.
You know what I can't promise, Joey? Is once that bell rings, I don't see Storm standing across from me. When that bell rings, I don't see Kyle Shelby standing across from me. I'm not going to see you guys standing across from me. I got a lot on my plate right now, if you can't tell. I have to go to Michigan to get your fucking belt back.
You volunteered.
Big brother doing big brother things, right? I'm going to Michigan to do what? To get your belt back.
You're not just getting my belt.
Now, I'm also going to get for Storm. See, the problem is, I'm going to take all that aggression that I have right now that I want to put towards Kyle Kaplan and I want to put towards Jason Storm. But I can't because I can't get a hold of them. But I can get a hold of you guys. And this weekend, you're not facing, Big Brother Soldier GP. You're facing a guy that's looking to hurt somebody. I'm going to hurt you, Jovi. I don't want to, but you're going to force me to.
So you're going to tell me this is going to be worse.
Brother ran his mouth just a little too much.
Now, what it sounds to me like, for those that may have forgotten, this is going to be worse than 2 years ago, 3 doors down. That's what Soldier's saying. It's going to be worse than what we witnessed then, when history was made. And that was the moment, Sean Jovi, that you had to join the foundation. And here we are today. And I guess,
I sense changes in the air, Tom. Change was in the air when I first met Soldier GP. And I feel like changes in the air. I
saved your career.
You saved my career.
I saved your career.
And you're going to save my career again.
If it wasn't for me, you would still be wrestling in Wisconsin crappy entertainment.
This weekend, when I take those tag titles off of you, I want you to understand something, Soldier. You will always be my brother, but there is no way in hell I'm going with an L on this one. There is no chance.
Well, I'll tell you what, ladies and gentlemen, this has definitely been a live type of show here in prime time on the Brightest Lights, the biggest city. But you know, Mr. Jovi, there's a phrase in politics. They always say an October surprise. And right now we're in the middle of October. We're in what they call the thick of the silly season. And what I'm seeing here tonight, and I don't know what's going to happen. I think Dirty's going to make sure we keep everything 100 as he always does. But I hope there's no October surprise here coming up, because I'm just noticing just things I haven't seen from you ever. I've known you longer than anybody else here on this stream has known you. And this is not the Sean Jovi a lot of people are used to. I hope I'm not witnessing an October surprise here of sorts.
I don't think you're experiencing an October surprise. You're just seeing a little brother stand up to his big brother.
What do you mean by that? I thought Soldier was your sensei.
He's both. He's an older brother. He's someone I look up to. Let's think about this, Tom.
Yes, sir.
Older brother, little brother, right? Like Soldier said.
Yeah.
Usually in that situation, the little brother looks up to the big brother, which I make no mistake, Soldier. At the end of the day, I will always look up to you. That's the sensei part of you right there. You're the older brother who sets an example for the little brother. The only difference is now, Soldier, you can't make an example out of me this weekend. Not anymore.
Well, we're going to certainly find that out. Mephisto, I mean, how are you going to keep things cool and maybe cool things down for your brother, for your little brother, Sean Jovi? Because obviously you're referring him still as your little brother, and everything seems to be 100, to steal Dirty's phrase there. But how are you going to keep Mr. Jovi calm, cool, and collected to give you guys gold and redeem yourselves for this year that has turned you from last year, where everybody was toasting you in the Palo Community Center, to where now you guys have been the punchlines?
Tom, I don't think I'm going to cool him down at all. If anything, I'm going to light a fire under him and get him going even more, brother. I'm loving what I'm seeing from this man tonight. This is a whole new Jovi, and I've been seeing it slowly emerge as we've been teaming up, brother. And I'm loving the intensity. And I'm excited.
Dirty, this can't be good, though, for the foundation. This can't be good. I mean, the foundation's got a lot on its plate right now coming up this weekend. I mean, you can't be too happy with Mr. Jovi tonight.
I mean, I like it too. I mean, come on, I manage these guys. This is exactly what needs to happen. Somebody or something.
Better than anybody. You know this man. You know the lengths that this man can go. You know
I got faith in him. I wouldn't be here if I didn't. So I don't care what Omen says. I never did. He's a two-time son of a bitch in a house of puss cakes.
Well, I'm not going down that road. I'm not going to. But Soldier, you know, Mr. Parsley's not here right now. Now
this is exactly what they need to do.
Well, I'm going to get to the chat in a few minutes. I think a lot of people want to talk to you guys, and I want to give that opportunity. But
this is really flavorless of Parsley to not show up.
Well, but also that's one thing. But also, Soldier, you alluded to the personal mind games that Jason Storm has been playing. We know that. You've also talked about another championship belt you alluded to for Mr. Jovi and his problem that you have to handle. I would hope that this Saturday in the Palo Community Center from another sold-out crowd, it's going to be a raucous environment that you can keep the focus to do what you do best and keep those tag team championships for yourself and Mr. Parsley.
I'm sorry. I'm distracted a little bit. Can you repeat?
I completely understand. I completely understand. You know, maybe we'll get to some people here in the chat. They want to talk to you guys, and I'm going to give them the opportunity. There is a lot of people here tonight, and we appreciate that very much. Speaking of Foundation brothers that are here, Darkon is here first, not Zilla, and I know he must be wanting to try to keep everybody 100 here, but I do want to remind you that Mr. Kron was rooting for Sean Jovi on Friday's show. He was Team Jovi. Speaking of your former brother, Sean Jovi, the artist formerly known as Darkfire is here. And speaking of somebody that is Team Real Monsters all the way, in case you didn't notice, Soldier, it is your niece that is here, and she is 100% in those Real Monsters corner, which is yourself and Mr. Parsley. Zilla is here, and we know your history, Soldier, with Zilla. But she did say hello.
Zilla's on my side.
But Zilla did say hello to Soldier also. So that's good. Thank you. Who else we got here? Parsley and Soldier. Well, so far, Parsley's got family stuff, and we certainly understand. And I do, if I could for a minute, I do want to give my thoughts and prayers out there to everybody impacted by the loss of one of the greatest guitar players, one of the most influential figures in rock history, Mr. Ace Frehley. Ace Frehley, unfortunately, passed away at the age of 74. It was due to a few weeks ago. He fell and had a brain injury from it. And if you could, please keep him and your thoughts in our prayers. The Rock and Roll Hall of Famer, the legendary Ace Frehley, and definitely we got a war machine-like show here, to quote Kiss, that's for sure, tonight. And definitely it's more than a Detroit Rock City. It's more like an Iowa Palo Rock City. But I'm doing good, but I'm sensing it's a more tense episode here between the Foundation. Speaking of people that are picking up on that, the one and only Sticks himself. Brothers and sisters, rejoice. The prophet Jordan Crowley has arrived. The truth will be revealed, and we will all rejoice. And he said it twice. He said it twice. Yeah. Well, yeah, he's here. Yes, there we go. Also, remember me, Justin Parsley. We met back in May inside of a steel cage. We will be seeing each other again real soon. Well, I don't know where Mr. Parsley is. He's partying. And then we get the same comment again here. Thank you for the multiple comments. And speaking of people that you kind of alluded to, that is the All Wrestling Matters champion. And he's obviously on the minds of you guys, I could see.
Worst champion ever.
Well, he's got the belt, and he did, put a number on Jack Delta, and he's the champion. And
he beat up a guy that I put out.
Well,
he got handed the belt.
He was here in the chat yesterday.
It's like beating half a person.
Well, I mean, this Delta is more than a person, half a person. But Parsley's not here at the moment. Soldier, you and Parsley ever thought about what happens when the tables turn and the Real Monsters get outmatched? Nah. right now. You guys are foundation. You guys are brothers. You guys are brothers. And yeah, Dirty, you got the fans. The fans are behind you. Thank you for that. And the fact that YouTube didn't up my name, I think it's an issue on YouTube because I've noticed that it was Doc Holliday had the same problem happen to him. And I noticed it was somebody else yesterday on the stream. So it could be a YouTube issue. But yeah, thank you for pointing that out. And speaking of people from the house, family drama is crazy. Family drama is crazy. Kron, how's that back feeling, fella? Fair. Donnie thinks he's fair. How many times have you tried to stack the deck in favor of the foundation? More foundation spin. Dirty. But you are going to be down the middle. I mean,
this guy talks shit constantly. He never shuts up. I mean, this guy, he'll be lucky if he makes it,
Commentary. I have to say I'm enjoying the commentary. And Prince of Chia was.
I try. I mean, I'm probably the only reason it's good. I mean, with the exception of Prince
I love both of you on commentary, and Prince of Chia was added on there too. I liked his voice too. See, the thing is, Shelby, I never stay down. I always get back up. Speaking of people, though, Soldier that has to come in here and say something. It's funny to me because Soldier's real distracted ahead of this tag title match. Wonder why?
You have to read that, Tom.
I know. Well, they want to talk. Tonight we got comments. We got comments. Owen Black definitely laid down the truth last night. The prophecy lines up purposely. Those titles are right for the taking. Sean Jovi, Owen Black was talking about you in a rather complimentary way in some point of the show. He talked about how months ago he was trying to open your eyes up. What do you think on that?
I wouldn't say my eyes are open, Tom. Not completely. But they're definitely squinting at this point.
I think Omen needs to worry about who really actually just opened their eyes, and that was Ox McCoy. I think he's got his hands full.
That's a good point, and I've got a lot of the Enforcers' comments here, Sports.
Trying to stir shit up in the foundation.
We're going to get to them, though. There's plenty of them tonight. We'll get to them. The titles stay, but does the trust stay? Does the love of brothers stay? That's a good. I don't know. I would hope.
All these are just House of Pusscake members.
Coming from people that literally just turned on the best person in their group.
Exactly. They're all two-timers, Tom.
You stayed down a long, long time from what I can remember. I think that's related to Mr. Crime. Hi, Storm. How's dear old daddy? Now, that comment, we don't approve that comment. We do not approve of that comment. That comment, I do not approve. Hashtag easy money. Jovi and Soldier, guess we'll see if everyone's really on the same page when the lights come on. Well, they're on right now. Okay. Oh, Dirty, we have something to discuss in caps locks. And Omen did talk about that possession of the Hardcore Championship. And I'm sure, Dirty, that is something you do want to address. Some monsters might find out they're not as invincible when a little pain gets involved. I have no idea what the meaning of that is. Okay, thank you.
Open threats from a loser, man.
We're gonna go to the next comment. Thank you, because we want to keep it along here. Thank you though for the comments. Funny how lessons from last month's title surprise to seem to slip people's minds. Makes you wonder who's paying attention. Right, Ox, and an evil laugh. Also, the moment you think you figured it all out is usually the moment you fall. These blanks love Sosa, so they call me Shelby Sosa, swerving in them Rovers. I'm going on a Soldier. These love Chief Sosa. Okay, thank you.
What is he, copywriting?
Listen, whatever it works. And by the way, Tone Boss is opening up. Tone Boss is opening up this Saturday show. So if you do want to check out the Grammy nominated.
We get Kyle
And I do want to also point out it's important that we go follow Tone Boss because the Iowa Musical Video Awards are actually going to be this weekend, and Tone Boss is actually pulling double duty. He's going to be there in the Palo Community Center, and he's also going to be a part of the Iowa Music Awards show. So please check that out and all the great artists there in Iowa.
That wasn't an easy booking either. Let me
no, I know. Listen, this is a guy that he has a video on YouTube in the six-figure range for his work. This is a Grammy, by the way, a Grammy-nominated artist. So we want to point that out, that we want to support him and all the great stuff he does, and he's always welcome to come on here. Are they still family? And there's the man that was here yesterday on his platform. The foundation is crumbling. Wow, it feels good to be on this side. But, I'm going to back you guys up. I'm going to tell you why I back you guys up, because Anthony Steele, didn't he leave the house? And we know what's going on with Ox McCoy. So, really, maybe you guys, it's just an internal squabble and the problems are in the house, because right now Steele left them and Steele's talked about exposing them. And we know Ox has been definitely a disgruntled former house employee these last few weeks on Sportswire. So hit the follow button for the IMF on YouTube. They're almost at 4,000 subs. Steele and Drago might think they're prepared, but they're about to find out just how accurate Omen's foresight really is. The foundation is crumbling, but the house will fall with it. The clowns are speaking. Bunch of fill in the blanks in a wrestling ring. Easy to see. I made Delta say, I'll make your boy say it too. That does add to what is going on in Soldier's mind. Maybe you might want to say, who knows? Prophecies really make sense before the reckoning. And yes, thank you, Zilla, for lightening the chat a little bit up here. Shows what you know, Kyle. Soldier definitely isn't my boy. Yeah, far from that. And the popcorn is out, and here we go. The boogeyman did say that was going to happen on Sportswire yesterday. He did say that. And he always says the house always wins and the truth will set you free. Sean Jovi, he mentioned you in that. The masks are slipping, but not everyone's watching enough closely to notice. Well, I know one thing. Justin Parsley's been busy. Shadows don't lie. They'll just wait for the right moment to swallow the spotlight. Hey, Tom, again, I've told you, I'm ripping the foundation apart. Well, Steele says otherwise, though. Anthony Steele has said otherwise. But let's get to more comments. It's crumbling before our very eyes. Hopefully, though, you guys don't crumble like the government is right now with this shutdown. Different show for a different time. I thought somebody would laugh. I'm trying to lighten the mood up here. Soldiers' mental state is crumbling. It has nothing to do with tag titles, I assure you. The self-centered popular monster is crumbling. Well, I don't know about that, but we'll get into more comments. I've heard that a certain kind of pain has a way of creeping up on those who least expect it. Hello from our friends in Ohio from the EWA. They're here Tuesday night, and I hope for their sake it's not going to be as tense as what we're seeing. Sorry, but I'm not a fan of the Rockstars of the Galaxy this time. You know, Jovi, you lost some fans tonight. You lost some fans. You lost some fans.
She's not a fan.
What? What do you mean? She's not a fan.
She's not. She was never a fan.
What? No, you can't say that. She's been at the shows.
No, not like that. I mean, she's never been a fan of the Rockstars to begin with.
That's not true. She's been foundation. No, she's always been foundation, and she's always been in your corner. That's not true, Mephisto. I don't believe that. I think
I question her loyalty with people in the foundation. If she says she's all foundation, she wouldn't have.
She's come around to steal. She's come around to steal, despite we know what the Real Meal comment has done in the past.
Hey, you know what? I lose a fan, boo-hoo. I'll get more.
Sean Jovi's talked about gaining more fans.
Let's talk about it this way. I lose one subscriber on YouTube, boo-hoo. I'll get 5 more in a couple weeks.
I tell you what, I want everybody to gain more subs.
Damn right.
And let's go and get to more comments. I think we're going to bury Soldier in the next few weeks. You know what? But this is not Sean Jovi. You got to focus on these tag team championship matches. This is, Soldier's doing a favor for you. He made a point that he's going into your business. This wasn't his fight. And now he has to go and get dragged into your fight. And then this is how you're talking to your big brother?
Hey, he volunteered.
No, I think Soldier really wanted to help you out. He cared because he saw his little brother struggling.
And you want to talk about big brother? I didn't see your big brother tag team partner do that. I didn't see him jump up on there to jump to do it for you.
Boys, I think honestly, the thing at hand here is Kyle just better hope that Soldier retrieves the urn before meeting Kyle. That's what I think.
Well, that is an interesting wrinkle into that, and I'm sure we'll talk about that for sure. But I never would have thought I would have seen the day where Omen Black is saying he's proud of Sean Jovi. You're opening your eyes. No, this is mind games. This has to be mind games, right, Dirty?
Well, I've been saying, Tom.
This is mind games. Does Omen really believe this? No, can't be.
Part of me doesn't doubt it, but part of me does. Time will tell, Tom.
Well, time is going to certainly tell, and we're getting
the emotions this weekend. Maybe you never know.
Oh yeah, and you know what? I look forward to talking about it. Funny how a single moment of impact can change the whole game. Well, he's the prophet for a reason. Not every star keep shining bright. Some just burn in a different color when the night gets longer. Well, the nights do get longer these days.
He's fucking copy and pasting out some Edgar Allan Poe book. I guarantee it.
Yeah, well, so far no one's calling him out on it. But with all this burning stars and big BS, just STUFU and stay behind that commentary table where you are lucky enough to have a spot. He's talking about the Prophet Jordan
You're
Crowley.
damn right he is. See, I told you.
It's poetic justice to watch this unfold. Sean Jovi, this is exactly the trap you might be falling into, though. Are you sure you want this?
I said on Christmas I wanted tag team gold, right?
But not this way. Not this way. I mean, you've lost one fan tonight. You've got Soldier just upset visibly. I mean, Mephisto's.
You gotta understand, Tom. When it becomes down to wanting to be a champion, especially in the tag division, something I haven't dabbled with until this year, I have to do what I have to do in any scenario. Whether it's the right way, the wrong way, the in-between way. I may believe in the right thing at the end of the day, but I have to do whatever it takes to win this match. Because like I said, this is my last opportunity. After this, probably never.
Well, I do want to we'll get to more comments in a minute because we'll get to them. But Sean Jovi, we spoke a lot about that. And I have to ask, I have to bring it up again because if you and Mephisto come up short this Saturday in the Palo Community Center and don't walk away with those tag team championships, something you've wanted, that's been your Christmas gift that you've wanted since last year, is not only a spot for you in the foundation still there, but dare to say it in the IMF. Is there a spot still left for you in this company if you fall short this Saturday?
If I fall short,
Crappy Entertainment will take you back.
I don't want them back.
No. Don't blame me when I send you back to curtain jerking, man. Like after this
What,
weekend,
you think
man.
I'm just gonna sing catering and
Well,
just watch you
what,
steal the
Mr. Joey?
spotlight from people who deserve it?
But you know what, Mr. Joey?
I
You're
deserve
giving-
this match.
you know-
I deserve this title, and I am going to make every damn way
Deserve the
possible so I can pin your ass this weekend.
Explain to me how you deserve the championship.
I deserve it for
Wait,
every.
explain to me how you deserve it.
Did you forget, Soldier? You aren't the only underground pioneer around here. I'm not talking about just what I've done for IMF, whether it's being the resident video editor, the resident rock
Now you're
American
sounding like the
It
Dallas
doesn't matter
Cowboys.
what I do in that.
It's sounding
It's
like
what
the
I've
Dallas
done for the
Cowboys.
underground.
This is what I've done.
beyond
I've
that.
done this. I've done this. I've done this. I've done this. What have you done lately, Joey? What have you done lately?
Lately? That doesn't matter because after this weekend, lately is going to be the now.
You know,
Because
Mr.
this
Joey,
weekend is going to be just like lately, and you're going to lose.
that was a great Janet Jackson song, Once Upon a Time, What Have You Done For Me Lately? But Mr. Jovi, and you have done so much. And Soldier, whether he's wrong or right about you got it going on, but your GBYWN brothers and sisters, the GBYW, you are one of the last vestiges from that. If you fall short yet again this Saturday,
they all moved on to the pros. They moved on.
and how are you going to look them in the eye if you fall short this Saturday?
There's no falling short, Tom. I will find a way. It doesn't matter how it's done. It doesn't matter.
No, it does matter how it's done because
It does not, Tom. It does not matter because I am going to win. Mephisto and I are going to become the tag team champions of the world and beyond. This is more than GBYWN looking down on me, seeing how I'm doing in performance. Because I haven't done enough lately, but yes, this weekend that changes because I'm not only going to win those tag team championships, I'm going to knock the underground on their ass and make them look at me maybe a little bit differently.
Oh, I'll tell you what. These are words I have not heard from you.
Seriously, it's time to remind the underground who the fuck I am and what I've done for this fucking industry.
Oh my God, we had to use a button that we thought we wouldn't have to use. Was it on Jovi?
I heard it before. You literally said that before the Three Doors Down match. And what happened?
Before Three Doors Down, there was
you literally said what you just said right before the Three Doors Down match on this podcast. You're gonna show who the fuck you are, and I'm gonna show the real fuckity fuck, right?
But
what happened?
Soldier.
What happened, Jovi? You lost.
But it also changed the game, didn't it? Did I not knock the Underground on their ass? Win or lose, we knocked the Underground on their ass that day. We did. And you know that for a fact deep down in your heart.
But I tell you the difference, though. You know, that's an interesting
point. 3 Doors Down, but we changed the world when I lost.
But I tell you the difference between that. The difference from 2 years ago in Wisconsin is Jovi was fighting at that time for his company's survival. He was fighting to legitimize a company at that moment.
So what you're saying is when people put their hopes into Jovi, Jovi fails.
The record so far, I mean, Omen brought it up last night. The record that Sean Jovi has had in these big matches, going back for the most part, has been more losses than wins. But tonight, Sean Jovi has shown an uncharacteristic fire, an uncharacteristic side of him that I've known him for 3.5 years. I've known him 3.5 years.
It might be a new verbal Jovi, but it's gonna be the same old Jovi in the ring. It's
we're gonna find that out. We're gonna find that out.
Jovi in the ring.
And we have more comments. Why am I waiting for Detroit to do a hair whip? I'm not even sure how that got in there, but Zilla says she's proud of Sean Jovi, conversely. But well, how's the popcorn over there, brother Omen? Also, Jesus Christ, Jordan Crowley, I can't tell where Omen ends and you begin. We're not going to repeat that comment. We're going to move on. Thank you. Not all rock stars stay in the light forever. Sometimes even heroes end up losing their shine. Looks like Jovi lost his. Well, I mean, once upon a time, John Bon Jovi did try to change tacks in his career. Will Sean Jovi have the same luck? We'll have to keep the faith and find out. But these days, we'll get to some more comments because we hope Sean Jovi's not on a lost highway. We'll bounce over to more comments. What else we got here? Jovi, please punch Soldier right in the nose for me. No. This is your brother. This is your sensei. And I would recommend potentially not to do that. And Dirty is going to make sure of that because he was 100. At least I know my place, Ox. I don't claim to be better than those. I'm not. Good thing I'm on commentary. Now, Donnie, Dirty Donnie, you know that's not true. You have obviously been showing.
I know. I'm still here, Tom. I'm still on commentary.
I'm going to defend both of you. You guys are the best commentating team in the underground because you guys, I hear it every show, and I am really getting into the commentating team. That I want to put out there. Also, the Foundation, a.k.a. on the Sandcastle. Yeah, we're not going to repeat that line, but I got the point. Thank you. Who else we got here? Yeah, Jade is definitely Team Real Monsters. Dirty, better watch your mouth before I smack the ginger bias out of your mouth. Not true at all. Not true.
I'll bite your ass and give you some type of infection.
Well, please stop that. You say that on your Facebook Lives. I do watch some of them. They're pretty good. Dirty is nothing but terrible sound bites. Well, sound mashed anyway. That's not true either. I want to say hello to our friends over at Pro Wrestling Footstomp. Have a lot of followers and check them out on Instagram. We always enjoy their stuff. Want to say hello to Dakota, and I'm glad her dog is doing better, and she wants to stay hello for a minute. Thank you. We're doing well. And thank you very much for tuning in as well. And time is running out. Time is running out. Time is running out. What? This is definitely been a rather show I didn't think we'd get into. I thought it should be just a brotherly love show. We'll get to more comments to get to final words. Crowley uses a lot of words to describe him, fill in the blanks, writing Omen, especially when he's even part of the house. And hello to Princess Jade. Good, tired though. Yeah, we're gonna end soon, don't you? Because I can see this is too tense for us tonight. This is way too tense. I play the role necessary. Storm, did you pee? And don't know. We're gonna move on here. Yeah, thank you. I got the point. It's Tone the boss. Well, we definitely know he's the boss. Me and Papa Soldier are loving this episode. Well, I don't think Soldier's loving this episode at all. Does that? We're gonna move on there. We're gonna move on. Dear brother, what shall we talk about today? I think that's the hourglass of time. Hey, yeah, we got that point. Thank you, Omen, very much. So many things to discuss. Throw the urn at the wall. Yeah, okay, thank you very much. Look at Soldier. He's so worried he knows what time it is. Well, that is 4 time. And even Hubie Jenkins is saying Jovi is dropping bombs tonight. Yeah, he is definitely dropping uncharacteristic bombs. And yeah, this could be his October surprise for all we know. This is the quietest I've heard Soldier. Such a sweet, sweet sound. Not true at all. Soldier's got a lot on his mind, and he's going to use it to Saturday and do what he's always done best, especially against his little brother. As much as I love the Rockstars of the Galaxy, they are going against family. Sorry, I can't boo family. Sorry, Rockstars of the Galaxy. Proud of all of you. That is so true. So true. Hit that sub button for me for the IMF. Please do that here. And seeing a quiet Donnie and a sober Donnie just shows things are not sweet in the foundation. But Anthony Steele said otherwise.
I'll tee up right now. You.
And Anthony Steele is saying otherwise. Yeah, we'll move on here. If you quote yourself, they still quote you. Okay, good point, maybe. New prophecies are written by me daily. I'm not quoting myself. It's the first time I've said it. And you still quote. Okay, they're going back and forth. 4 up, then equals 4 up and 4 down. Don't get my blood pressure going off. You know what? That's a good. I hadn't heard that one. I got to give him that. James Mitchell was a good one to bring up. This guy thinks he's the smartest guy in the room. Everyone he's outside truly pathetic. Kyle Kaplan from Camo Cam. So Kyle Kaplan's got fans apparently. You know nothing of who I am, what I know. Well, everyone's got fans. Jovi is, I'll tell you what, Sean Jovi, I hope this doesn't backfire because when you play with fire, sometimes you get burnt. And you could get burnt this Saturday. We're definitely going to talk Saturday. Get ready. You think you can talk in a little vlog and not get a response? We'll see. Shut up. You're no All Wrestling Matters champion, Jordan. You're just a mouthpiece. Stay in your lane. Go read emo poems and cry on your wife's arms. We're going to move on from that. Yes, hello, Cam. Thank you, Kyle, for that. Mephisto, do you see how they're just overlooking you? Soldier, Parsley, and Dirty Donnie are looking past you? No, Mephisto, that's not true. You are a former world champion, but they're not looking past you, right? Everything's good between you and Soldier. That's a fair point, Mephisto. Are you still good with Soldier and Parsley? Are you okay with them, or how you feeling with them?
Brother, it's funny you asked that question. There's been a lot of talk of family tonight from both sides. Family this, family that. Family did this for you, and I did this for that. Brother, I did my part to get a part of this foundation. When I wanted so hard to get in to the 4 up, 4 down brotherly love that I was seeing, I took the jump-ins. I took the humiliations. I took the beatings to get to where I was. And when the day I pinned GP, and he finally 4 up, 4 down me and joined me in, it felt like that was it. It was over. Never again was Mephisto called up for help. Never again was Mephisto backed up in any sort of way. Never again was Mephisto pushed forward by the foundation. And then I noticed my resident rock star having the same troubles, brother. Getting pushed aside for the new Drago, for the new Anthony Steele, brother. We had got pushed to the side. So me and Jovi linked arms, joined up, and became the Rockstars of the Galaxy to pave our own way, if you could say.
You know, I'm sensing something there.
Mephisto's actually right there. He is nothing but correct. Because he's right. I do feel set aside. I feel like a used toy. That's why I was calling Parsley Flavor of the Month. Maybe because you can say I'm jealous. Yeah, I've said it before. I'm a little jealous because I was the toy put on the back burner when Parsley came along. When Parsley joined, who was the flavor of the month at that time? I was. I was Soldier's favorite foundation member. We were hee hoo ha, sensei this.
We're the Forgotten Brothers, brother. The Forgotten Brothers.
And then something happened. And I don't know what. We accuse each other of these things where I was here for here, you were here for that. But no, Mephisto's right. I did get pushed aside. I felt very pushed aside. And Mephisto was having his troubles, and somehow I found up winding up in them too. So we had to join forces. Think about this. You're the reject in school. You're the guy everyone makes fun of, right?
Yeah.
When you got two bullied kids who can't go at it alone because the whole world's against them. That's where me and Mephisto found each other. We were at the bottom of our barrels.
Shooting up a school.
Soldier may have had his battles, but somewhere after that night, things did drift apart. And maybe for that, maybe things could have been different, but but the split up happened. We're at this point now, and I think the talk is over at this point, Tom.
Oh, I think we're going to get to the end of the talk.
Because I think we've all proven our points tonight, gentlemen. And all animosity aside, all the bullshit, all the family feuds and family this, family that, all I want to say at this point is it's time for me and Mephisto to prove who the better team is. And that's going to start this weekend at Highway to Hell.
And J.R. Wind wants to say, Jovi likes to eat boogers.
J.R. Wind.
Yes.
I've seen more mature comments out of a fourth grader.
And okay.
I think you spelled burgers
Seems
wrong.
like
Brother.
I turned elder.
You're talking about Good Burger, right?
Of course you were. Yeah. Well, welcome to Good Burger. Can I take your order? Man, I'm relating a lot with the Rockstars right now. There are some people right now. Omen Black said he's proud of
McCoy. I love you, brother.
You know what, Dirty? I don't know. You have such a tough job here coming up, and we got a lot of people I haven't seen here in a while. Maybe it's because of this, I don't want to say October surprise like attitude from Sean Jovi, but there's people I haven't seen here in weeks on Sportswire. Carolina Trampoline Wrestling saying nice, and I mean JR wins back. I mean, I don't know what to say, but
I guess Tom, it's what we do. But, you hinted on that. I
told you. Knock the community on their ass and bring them back.
So wait a minute. Are you saying, Sean Jovi, by what you're doing that you're going to bring people back? Is that what you're trying to prove a point? Now, Soldier's doing that for you. I thought Soldier was helping out your fight with that. I'm confused.
We're a community, Tom. At the end of the day, we all got to be in this together from a business standpoint. But this whole thing here is not business.
No?
This is Family Matters.
Family Matters. You know what? There was that guy got arrested last week from Family Matters, by the way. Darius McCray, Eddie Winslow.
This is a family feud that needs to be taken on. And we will resolve it this weekend. Whether it's the right way, the wrong way, anyway, this ends.
I tell you what, before we sign off, I feel like I don't know if this is the right way to throw this out there, but it is IMF Day on Sportswire. So, I mean, I was going to give you guys this, but I'm sure we can give that to management.
Well, no. I'll accept it after we win this weekend. And I will put that on my wall as well when I win.
Wait a minute. I have received word that there's someone here before we sign off that wants to address what's going on here tonight? I mean, gentlemen, should I bring this person on the screen?
Yeah, right. There's no way it could be Parsley. He's too busy putting Parsley around the side.
Chop up his Parsley stick.
Well, I guess then, you know what? I'm going to bring this person because we don't know who it is. It could be the Hall of Fame.
It is the season of Spice.
It could be, and he always would show up fashionably late.
I can monitor that award for him when we win this weekend.
Well, I'm going to bring up, could it be Mr. Parsley? We'll only find out by bringing it up here on the screen.
Taylor.
No, he doesn't work in the IMF. We're not going
never
down
there. Never.
And he retired.
Yeah, that's a good dirty.
Retired 6 times. That's 1 time more than me.
Dirty, I'll tell you what, thank you for giving us a little bit of a reason why to bring up. Wait a minute! It's the IMF champion! The undisputed champion, Owen Black is here! I know Mr. Parsley!
Wow, I thought for sure I was getting a Parsley interruption. Thank you.
I wish it was a Parsley interruption.
I heard a lot of arguing in this family. It makes me so glad to be out of this family.
Brother, it's a family affair. Why are you even bothering it?
Yeah.
You know what?
I don't know why you left this guy in here.
You left the family, brother.
May I have the floor?
Parsley. I really thought it was Parsley.
May I have the floor?
Yes, sir. It's your platform.
Mephisto, Jovi, I'm actually very, very proud of you guys. You guys are sticking to your word. You guys are finally seeing the truth that I've been spilling out to the fans, the locker room, and the IMF galaxy, that these two schmucks here plus two others only care about themselves. You guys were the hot news last year, and guess what? You guys were pushed to the side this year. What do you think's going to happen the year after? They're just going to make you guys ring crew? Or you make you guys, oh, hey, go get me a water, Mephisto. Hey, Jovi, go get me a snack.
No, we have
About to
concessions
make your ass
stands
ring
in the IMF.
Yeah, get your own concessions. We saw them there.
Yeah.
Good point. That's a good point, Jovi.
J&J's concessions. I even made a
My
goddamn
point is,
commercial for it.
you guys have used up your relevancy. You guys have used up your resources, and they don't need you anymore. They put you in the back burner. Dirty Donnie's the biggest one using you guys.
I think you're the biggest one here.
No.
Dirty Donnie, I'm going to kill your company, and it's going to be your fault.
Well,
Just
get
to
ready,
let
bud,
someone-
because you had a great idea talking about ring crew. Your ass is on it now, so maybe that fucking ring will get put up faster.
Listen here, Dirty Donnie. You keep running that mouth. This Saturday, Anthony Steele and El Drago aren't going to be the only ones getting their teeth knocked out. I know you barely have any, but I will knock out that last one you got in your mouth.
Oh, man,
Maybe you didn't
got
hear
it?
me because you're busy running your fat ass mouth, but I said, you want to talk about gingivitis, pal? I'll give you a nice little bite. I'll put you somewhere in a hospital.
Oh, man, wait, I heard something that you alluded to without really spelling it out, but you mean to tell me that the foundation's going to be, well, minus 4 members, it's what you're trying to say, because Steele, Drago, and Jovi and Mephisto. Is that what you're trying to imply after Saturday night?
Look at that. The history is it's going now, Tom. They don't need anyone. They'll get rid of them. Like flavors of the month, like what Jovi says. He was the flavor of the month. No
But
more.
they're family, though. But they're
That's
family.
crazy
But they're
coming from
family.
you.
They're family,
That's
though.
crazy coming
No
from
more.
you. That's crazy coming from you. Look
Listen
what you
here,
did.
Daddy's boy.
Look what you did to
I'll talk
Ox.
to you in December.
Ox
Oh,
got murdered.
and you know what, Omen?
You are
I
the
gotta
biggest
ask you a
hypocrite
question,
in
Omen.
IMF, and nobody else wants to see it.
Listen,
Now,
Daddy's
I know
boy.
he didn't show his face.
I
Is
will
that because
speak
it didn't
to
fit?
you after I get through Steel,
That's all
Drago,
you got.
and then I get through with your flavor of the
Get to the
month,
point
Justin
where-
Parsley.
No, Omen, what do you think about that? You know, we ended the show and you talked about what you are going to do to Justin Parsley next month. You said you're going to finish what you started 5 months ago in Rage in the Cage, and Justin Parsley is not here today. Obviously, he's got family matters, but it would seem to me that maybe he is reading the Parsley leaves. Maybe he's reading that the signs say time's up.
Tom, this has all just been a big movie. I'm the main character of this
You
movie.
talked about last night that you were right all along and everybody was wrong and that everybody misread you. And tonight, it almost sounds like maybe you are onto something.
I am the main character of this movie. Now, there's 2 more scenes that need to happen before we get to the final act. But it was between me and a person that started this.
Uh-oh.
And he's in this chat right now. Well, maybe. He's in a different headspace right now.
He's got a lot in his mind, certainly, if it's who it is. I mean,
Don't worry, Soldier. 2 more things need to happen. And then the final act begins.
well,
And IMF will be no more after December 31st when I walk out the last IMF undisputed champion.
Well, you know, I think the talking's over. You know, Jovi, you were on to something. The talking is over. I clearly see Soldier's got a lot on his plate. Some of it, though, is because of you, Sean Jovi, and that All Wrestling Matters Championship. Soldier's on to something there. But I'll tell you what, Sean Jovi, you made some points that really resonated with some people. Mephisto has said also that he's been slighted. Mephisto, I heard you for the first time say that you've joined the foundation a year ago and you bent backwards. You bent over backwards, literally, for this group to be a part of it, and you didn't get the same respect, and you opened some eyes up for some people tonight by saying something completely uncharacteristic of you, and maybe there's some truth to that. Dirty, you're Mr. 100. I really hope you can keep it in the family and just get these guys to figure it out. Forget all about everything. It's just too personal, but it's really, we're family at the end of the day, and hopefully you can get everybody and Justin Parsley, who wasn't here tonight, just on the same page. And just remember, it's just a championship belt, but we're all foundation. We know what time it is after Saturday night.
That's right.
Thank you for that. And where is that company with the T? JR Win? Well, they're not here on this platform, so as far as we're concerned, they could be dead for all we know. Thank you very much. But most of you are waiting for the match. They probably are. That's probably so. But when the match was announced, the outcome was already etched in fate. Ox McCoy, Omen, you just brushed me off like I'm not going to get my get back. You were all absolutely insane if you think I'm not going to get mine. And JR thought it was funny. Well, JR,
my God, get over it.
Well, Omen is woofing and is
a simple-minded animal.
Well, I'll tell you what. You know what? We've had enough. I think it's time to close the show. Does anybody have any final words? Anybody want to say anything else before we hope that this internal family dispute is just settled like family, and afterwards you guys will be happily ever after the tag title match Saturday night?
Tune in. You don't want to miss it.
And you know what? I'm glad you said that, because I donated before we went in the year not 1 but 2 tickets. And everybody else out there should go hit the sub button on YouTube, follow on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and if you want to buy a ticket, you still have a chance by going to the IMF's Facebook page and to open the show. The legendary Tone D Boss is going to be here. The legendary Grammy nominated, who's pulling double duty. I want to point it out. There are a lot of people that don't know this in the wrestling world. He's going to be a part of the historic, legendary Iowa Music Awards. He's going to be a part of that, and also in the Palo community. This is a man that has a 6-figure viewed song out there. You really will not want to miss him open the show. We're very honored, and it is all going to burn down. Well, you know what? Omen Block has been saying that. I mean, that is certainly something to figure out, and the IMF is almost at 4K subs, and that's why if you'd like to see what, according to Omen Black, is left, you can hit the sub button for them right now, and you can do that. And Jade will be there with her cousin, which we appreciate very much. And thank you, Dakota. I think we got the point. We've got the point. Thank you, everybody. My name is the Reverend Tom Bryce. On a rather memorable IMF day, we were joined by the foundation and on his platform to end the show, Omen Black, the IMF Undisputed Champion. That is Mr. 100 Dirty Dirty. You are the special referee. You said you're going to keep it impartial. I really hope you can do that. Mephisto, you opened up some eyes tonight. Soldier GP, I feel for you, because Justin Parsley wasn't here on Family Matters, and you've got other business to attend to outside the ring. And Sean Jovi, I have seen a fire. Yes, sir. You can say anything you want. It's your platform.
Outside of character, I want to wish my son a happy birthday.
Yes, happy birthday, Felix. Thank you, Felix.
Happy birthday,
Drew.
Thank you, Felix. Thank you, Felix. And we wish Felix
my house member happy birthday. You know, he's doing a good job pissing off his dad.
No, that's not true. That's not true. Felix has been a great son. He is doing a great job outside.
He's a great nephew. He's a great nephew.
Let's keep it real. Felix has been a shitty son, but
you know what? You said it, not me. You know what? Well, we know what we regardless, we appreciate Felix, and I wished him a happy birthday, and I'd like everybody to join me in wishing him a happy birthday. And yeah, he did. That's right. Good point. Thank you. Tone did have a song for SummerSlam. He joins Josie Scott, and yeah, he probably knows Josie. Everybody, Josie. I'll mention to Josie after we get off the air if he knows Tone. Yeah, he does. And happy birthday, Felix. Thank you for that. Hit the sub button for the IMF. And yes, we want to thank, by the way, we want to thank the IMF for the opportunity that they've given us here throughout the week. We want to thank Soldier. We want to thank Dirty, Mephisto, and Sean Jovi. Despite what we heard tonight, we want to thank Omen for allowing us to be here on his platform. And Anthony Steele showed up. Anthony Steele showed up a bunch of times. We want to thank him, probably in spirit. He's probably looking for a link, but he's probably got other things to do. And thank you, Drago. And Justin Parsley was supposed to have been here, but I guess Sean Jovi had other ideas. But thank you,
I'm
everybody.
proud of you, Jovi.
No,
proud
don't go for the mind game, Sean Jovi. Don't go
Come
for
here,
it,
brother.
Sean Jovi. No, you know what time it is, Sean Jovi.
I would like to thank Justin Parsley for no showing. It gave me a good time.
No, that's not true.
Not
Justin
proud of
Parsley
you,
had family. He had family matters. Listen, family really matters for Justin Parsley. Unlike Eddie Winslow, who last week got arrested. I mean, anybody see that on a JR probably will laugh at me for that. But thank you, everybody. Have a great night.
Wasn't he down at the border?
Yeah, he was down at the border, and he said he didn't pay his child support. They found him for a week. Yeah, it was too funny. Yes, I guess to quote Urkel, did I do that? And yeah, he did do that. And
He got denied bail. They said he was acting weird in court and got denied bail.
Well, if you follow anything about Eddie Winslow, he's had some weird preferences. Let's say Anthony Steele, I hear, might know a thing or two about that at a bar. By the way, I also do got to bring up Eddie Winslow. We're not bringing on Sportswire because of Eddie Winslow's background. He's not coming on Sportswire. Just saying. Did I do that? Yes. And thank you. Yeah,
I'd rather talk to Waldo instead of Eddie Winslow, anyways.
Thank you, everybody. Have a great night. We'll let everybody go and follow the IMF, support them, buy a ticket if you can. We'll talk with them after the fallout. And also Ox McCoy liked that burr. Yeah, it was true. I mean, because he did have Eddie Winslow has some weird preferences out there. Just the ones that Anthony Steele once had at a bar. And did he do that? Well, yeah, let's just say don't watch Family Matters anytime soon because of the past. But hey, listen, we can still bring Urkel on, but not Eddie Winslow. But have a good night, everybody, and maybe Laura too. But now we'll really get off the show. But have a great night. We want to keep the big names coming on because Omen wants them to stay on Sportswire still. So have a great night, everybody, and we'll see you tomorrow.